that day, or what they had to, where they would sleep that night. So he was like, oh, we need to go back to a period where people lived in small groups and just sort of cared for each other, and kind of like almost like a hunter-gatherer society. That's what he was like.
Anarcho-primitive
is that the term?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he was saying. And it's definitely it's an interesting read. Just because I didn't finish it, by the way, but I went into it having an opinion about like, oh, I'm about to read some like weird, crazy man's thoughts, because this guy like actually killed people, so. And he's serving life in prison now, which, you're gonna assume that this guy's crazy, which he is, but you're gonna assume going into reading this book that you're gonna read like someone who's just like off the walls. But I was surprised to see that he's like very
relatable or something.
Yeah, certain parts definitely relatable, and just, I don't know, surprised at how well put together his thoughts are, and surprised to see that, surprised to see myself like understanding this person more. So yeah, I don't agree with his like radical idea of going back. But I see where he's coming from. That's what he's good at. Like, he's very good at articulating himself where people can see where he's coming from. But I was just gonna say that what he's saying might be necessarily, or what he's saying could be true, in that if we do go back to that type of primitive lifestyle, people probably wouldn't care about what clothes they're gonna wear that day, or how their hair looks, or like people aren't gonna. If you don't know that you're gonna like have something to eat that day, and you have to go out and hunt for gather the food that you have to eat that day, I doubt that people would actually, care about a pimple on their face, or whether a girl or a boy likes them. So I guess I agree with it, but I don't desire that type of lifestyle. And I think civilization opened up so many avenues for people to think and create and express their ideas. But yeah, right now we're just in a society where I think certain privileged people have the ability to express themselves creatively, and certain people don't. And the whole idea of liberalism is to get rid of that form of classism, where a rich person shouldn't have more leisures than. Well, I guess true liberalism or leftism might be like there shouldn't even be a rich person or a poor person. Everyone should be. Everyone should have equality in every aspect of life. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I just went off on a tangent that I cannot retrace my steps back to where I came from.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, because I find myself speaking to God. Even if I tell myself I don't believe in God, like, sometimes I'll try and sometimes when somebody asks me if I believe in God, I'll try and give them a smart ass answer. Like, oh, some God could be like this energy field that we don't even know about, or something like that. I don't know, but I don't really want to think too much about it. I would just say yes, I do believe in God, because when I'm at my lowest points, I'll always go to the extreme of some form of prayer or communication to the unknown, which is God, to me at least. Like when you're dealing with problems that you can't even understand, when you're having a moment where you're looking at yourself and you don't know how to fix yourself, you don't know how to or you don't know how to get out of the hole that you dug yourself, yeah, I'll find myself just collapsing and submitting myself to the divine, to believe in that there is something out there that you may not understand, that loves you and that cares for you. And yeah, it's almost like primal. It's almost instinctual for me to do that. If I have no one else to go to. Yeah, I'll pray. And because I do those things, I believe in God.
Do you believe in the same thing as your parents?
Oh, no, definitely not. In that, yeah, no. We have different ideas, we have different, different, I don't know what to call it, like theories. My dad sometimes will tell me that God might be like an alien or something. I don't know if he actually believes it. I think he's just so curious, or I think he wants it to be true. So yeah, I guess he does believe it, but yeah, he's kind of like he'll like entertain the idea that God is an alien, or that we came from Mars originally, because apparently Mars had was like a habitable planet way before Earth was. So he's saying like civilization first started on Mars, and what's happening here right now with climate change already happened to the civilization in Mars, and that's why Mars is like this like dusty planet, because the aliens, or I guess the humans in his theory, the humans over there fucked it up, and now history repeats itself. We're fucking our planet up. So his like theory is that yeah, they fucked up Mars, and then at the last second somebody, like some people grouped together and was like, fuck it, we need to go to Earth and like seed Earth. So that's what they did, and that's why we're here now. Which is cool to think about. Yeah. I don't know, definitely not what I believe though, so I guess we do believe in different things.
What do you want?
What do I want? Right now, I want I was gonna say I want more time. I want to be more responsible.
What does that mean?
I feel like I'm just. I was gonna say it one more time because I feel like I'm spending my time. The way I spend my time is not helping, like school, like my grades, and sometimes I'll sleep in and just miss class. Sometimes I'll sleep in and miss work. Sometimes I'll hang out with friends till 3 a.m. even though I have class at 9 a.m. And I know that I'm going to not be able to wake up in time, but I still end up hanging out with them because at that moment in my head I'm convincing myself like, oh, I just have to wake up at 8 a.m. It's fine. I'll be able to do it. But I never am able to do it. So I'm having this constant battle of my brain being distracted with things that are deemed less important in my life, but more fun. And battling my responsibilities as an adult. So yeah, maybe not being able to succumb to my urges as much as I do. Having better self-control, being more mature, managing my life better. Because when I am not able to manage my life, I find that I start to lose my understanding of who I am. So yeah, I guess I do want all those things. At the end of the day, I just want to wake up earlier and sleep earlier. I sleep way too late and wake up way too late. That's my problem right now. I want to wake up early. That's my final answer.
Thank you. What's your name again?
Joshua Sunho Kim,
How old are you?
20 and a half. More than a half, actually, I think. Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
I said a lot. Yeah, I said a lot of things. And I don't necessarily know who's gonna watch this. But if you are watching this, thanks for allocating the time in your life to listen to my life. So thanks.